jungle concrete, don't cry. Yeah, the clock strikes midnight on the corner of the block. I'm loading up the chrome, counting minutes on the clock. The shadow of the alleyways is whispering my name. In the city full of killers, man, you gotta play the game. We moving bricks of white gold through the midnight rain. The block is getting hot now, drowning all the pain. I saw the headlights flashing from a black sedan. They tried to cross the line, now they gotta face the man. A sudden flash of lightning and the thunder starts to roar. Shell cases hitting pavement right outside the corner store. They wanted war, now they bleeding on the asphalt floor. We don't talk to the police, we just settle up the score. My money's getting longer, but my circle getting small. One slip, one bullet, and the empire will fall. I keep my eyes wide open, never look behind. In the shadow of the smoke, it's a gangster state of mind. This is the life we chose, the money and the crime. We living on the edge, walking on a thin line. The bullets flying heavy and the smoke is getting thick. You better watch your step before the clock goes tick. The streets are never sleeping, gotta keep your weapon close. From the east to the west, yeah, we taking the most. Yeah, we taking the most. Watch your step before the clock goes tick. I'm stepping on the scene with the heavy leather coat. No time for your excuses, got a wire around your throat. You play with my deposit, now you paying with your life. Cutting up the competition sharper than a knife. The stash house is empty and the birds are flown away. Somebody did some talking, now somebody's gotta pay. I hear the sirens wailing in the distance so loud, but I vanish like a ghost in the shadows of the crowd. We rolling deep in Benzes, windows tinted so dark, leaving permanent scars on your neighborhood park. You think you are a king, but man, you just a little pawn. We clearing out the block before the breaking of the dawn. The business is dirty, but the pockets are clean. The realest motherfucker that the streets have ever seen. Just look into my eyes, you can see the cold steel in the valley of the shadows where the nightmare is real. This is the life we chose, the money and the crime. We living on the edge, walking on the thin line. The bullets flying heavy and the smoke is getting thick. You better watch your step before the clock goes tick. The streets are never sleeping, gotta keep your weapon close. From the east to the west, yeah, we taking the most. Yeah, we taking the most. Watch your step before the clock goes. They thought that I was done, thought I'm locked inside a cage, but I'm back on the pavement with a cinematic rage. The corner is my kitchen and I'm cooking up the product. Got the lookouts on the roof, yeah, we dodging the conduct. They try to set an ambush on the 5th in the main, but my hollow points hit them, washing them down the drain. Smoking on the finest while I'm gripping on the wheel. You talking about the money, but we know it isn't real. The bricks are in the trunk and the cash is in the bag. We hanging out the window with the heavy black flag. I'm a product of the ghetto, born and raised in the dirt, where the only thing that's free is a whole lot of hurt. Now I'm sitting on the throne, looking down on the fake, counting every single dollar that I managed to take. The smoke is never clearing from the barrel of the gun. Another gangster tragedy under the setting sun. This is the life we chose, the money and the crime. We living on the edge, walking on a thin line. The bullets flying heavy and the smoke is getting thick. You better watch your step before the clock goes tick. The streets are never sleeping, gotta keep your weapon close. From the east to the west, yeah, we taking the most. Yeah, we taking the most. Watch your step before the clock goes tick. Watch your step before the clock goes tick, 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 tick. Watch your step before the clock goes tick, 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 tick. Let's go.